That's the sound of me washing my hands.
Because people don't wash their hands, so you might not know what it sounds like, to be honest. This is the Washing Your Hands cast. I'm Matt.
I'm Fergus.
I'm Sean.
And Sean is a liar. He claims to wash his hands, but he doesn't.
It's actually not true.
I think most people don't wash their hands. I think it's pretty much a lie.
I agree with that, but I wash my hands.
Okay, so what context is it that you don't wash your hands? When don't you wash your hands?
So I think, all right, public toilets, no one washes their hands. And in their own bathroom, no one washes their hands. How many times have you been to public toilets in your life? Say in a restaurant, club, pub, bar?
In one night,
Just in your whole life, how many times have you been, do you think?
Thousands?
10,000
No,
maybe?
I only feel like a couple times, to be honest. I don't really. I'm one of them people who won't go to the toilet in public.
You've been to a public toilet a couple of times in your life.
Twice in your life you've been to a public toilet.
You went twice on Tuesday.
You went 14 times on Tuesday.
That's
That
true.
Makes it sound
That's
very
true.
suspicious. Nothing suspicious happening. I'm just incontinent.
He just has a urinal tract infection.
A very, very weak bladder.
Yes, this is true. Right, but no, this is what I think. So you go to the toilets. You might turn it on, give it a little splash, so that if there's other people in there, it looks like you're washing your hands. And then you walk out. You rub it on the jeans. You know, so when you walk out, say if you're in a restaurant, there's people sat around. It looks like you just wash your hands. You're drying them on your jeans, but you're not really drying your hands because you didn't wash your hands.
Yes.
Sean claims to wash his hands after every single time he urinates.
Okay, Sean, it's the middle of the night. Picture this. You're waking up. Yeah, your head. Oh, you got a bit of a headache. I don't know why. Wife has been nagging at you. Whatever. I don't know if you got a wife.
Sean is 18 years old. I don't think he has a wife.
I actually do. It's a secret wife, yes. But
Okay, okay. Anyway, points aside, what it is you wake up, you go for a wee in the middle of the night, and you literally just get out of bed, and then just go for your wee, and then go straight back into bed. Why would you just want to go back to sleep? Why would you take it out the time of your day to wash your hands?
Because my OCD, I'd lose it if I didn't have clean
But
hands.
who are you there to impress in the middle of the night?
I'm not trying to impress it, just
wake-
I feel clean.
It also makes your hands cold. When you're in bed, the
Yes,
best thing
I
about being in
prefer
bed
the cold.
is being warm,
I
nice
prefer
and
the cold.
toasty.
I don't like being warm.
He's from Ireland, to be fair,
I
at the end of the
prefer
day.
cold.
So you like your hands to be cold when you get
Yes.
out of bed, go to the toilet.
Yes.
Mate, you're going to shower in the morning anyway, so why do you feel the need to wash your hands?
Because then I'm in bed all night with my hands. There's urine all over them. I was just,
Can I
oh.
Wait,
Can I ask
no,
you something?
hang on,
This is-
hang
I
on.
was
He
just
said-
about to
he
ask you that
said,
exact question.
what
You said there's urine all over your hands. So this is what I was going to ask you. When
Well,
you
not actual.
say when you grab your arm, I'm grabbing my arm right now. Do I need to wash my hands from grabbing my arm?
No.
I wouldn't say so either. And there is skin on my male genitalia as well. So when I grab that skin, do I need to wash my hands?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's different than your arm.
Why is it different than your arm? Your arm is touching more
Because
than what your
Because there's more.
male genitalia is
Yes.
touching too.
Yes.
But also, the fact that you said, when I go for a wee in the middle of the night, there is urine all over my hands.
That's a
What
bigger
are you,
issue.
What are
That's
you
not true.
doing?
That's
not
What
true.
are you
I
Do you
exaggerated.
like just
I
stand there? Do you
exaggerated.
cover it? Do you like
I
go into your
exagger-
hands and then drop it in?
We did plan to talk about washing your hands, but this is a much bigger issue, Sean. I think you've gone wrong somewhere in the whole urination process.
I exaggerated. There isn't actually urine on my hands. It's just that I was taught there is traces in. I wash my hands.
I think he's digging the hole
I'm not
deeper than he
digging.
even needed to be. All right, so Fergus, you don't wash your hands after you urinate, do you?
Not
nearly.
not that often. Not that often. It depends. If I'm on a date with a woman, thing is, then
Which doesn't happen.
What should I do with a man?
Yeah. Basically, what I'm saying is that the only reason you should feel right. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't think. Oh, should I wash my hands? Should I leave it? If I see there's other people in there and everyone is washing their hands,
Then you'll wash your hands.
yeah,
So let's say, have you been to the toilet today?
yeah.
Did you wash your hands?
No, because there was no one else there. It was just me and me ones. And I wanted to get to class. I didn't want to be late.
And why don't you wash your hands? What's your reasoning?
There's just there is literally no point, right?
There is no point. This is what I've been saying.
If I got urine on my hands, then I feel the need to wash my hands, right?
And if
but-
you go for a number 2, do you wash your hands?
No, you have to. You have to say yes here.
I feel so noncy saying number 2.
You have to say yes.
Right.
And number
if you go
two.
for a poo, it's a poo. You can call
Yeah.
it poo.
Yep.
If you go for a poo, I don't know why is poo so funny.
Poo is not funny, Fergus.
This is not.
Okay, so if you were to go for a poo, and maybe like you slip through the toilet paper. I feel like then that is the time when you should wash your hands.
So that's the extreme we're going to. So you would wash your hands if your finger slipped through the toilet paper and you literally got your own excrement
That's
on
the
your skin.
only level. That's like, okay, I think at that stage I have to.
At that point,
Yeah,
you
right,
wash your
of
hands.
course.
Like that's so if the finger didn't slip through and you just wiped, do you wash your hands then?
See, the thing is, what have you touched, really? You've touched paper. You've touched toilet paper.
Do you wash your hands,
You've
Matt?
touched.
When?
Whenever you've had a poo and the finger hasn't slipped.
I'd say it's about 65%.
That's not a high number.
If I'm at home, I have no reason to, because
No, you do. You
no,
really
you
do.
don't. You don't.
You live in a
Look,
communal
you see,
space.
no, I
with
don't.
other
I
humans.
don't. I just go. I'll be playing games, and then I would go to the ensuite in my bathroom because we can afford that in my accommodation, Sean.
Oh.
And then I go straight back to playing
Oh.
games.
An economic
And then-
insult.
And then you come out and you cook dinner for
Yeah, but
yourself
if I-
using pots and pans and plates and
Yes,
knives
but if
that
you-
5 other people use on a
Yes.
daily basis.
Yes, but if you cook dinner, then every normal human knows that you wash your hands before you cook dinner.
I also normally only go for a poo in the morning. I don't go for a poo before I cook dinner. I have
Oh,
a
yeah,
morning poo
Sean, that's what Sean is assuming here, that we go for a poo.
before we eat dinner, yeah. That's a big assumption because I don't think I've ever done that.
And surely you would poo after you've eaten because
There's
You-
just more in you.
yeah, you're just getting it all
Yeah.
out, aren't you? Freeing up space and then unfreeing it.
Right, so Sean,
Yeah.
you said before, off air, that when you blow your nose, you wash your hands after you blow your nose. Is
Yes.
that actually true?
Yes, is entirely true.
And do all people in Ireland lie? You do not wash your hands after you blow your nose.
Right. Why would I lie about
Are
this?
you blowing your nose onto your hands or into a tissue?
into it like a tissue?
And you would wash your hands
Yes.
because you've touched a tissue.
If
Yes.
if you were in Piccadilly Gardens, right? There's no toilets nearby. You sneeze into your hands. What do you do then?
I wouldn't sneeze in
You
my
just
hands.
Okay, you sneeze
Where
into
would
a
you
tissue.
sneeze? Just outwards.
on the
I don't
humans
know, I
around
just
you.
like sort of shield kind of wave, yeah. I don't
No,
know.
that's actually fair enough.
yeah,
so
just
then
like
would you
try
wash-
and turn around and just, you know.
So then, would you wash your hands after that?
Yeah, at the soonest possible chance.
Would you say you're a clean freak, Sean?
I wouldn't go that far. I'm not a freak about it. Like I wouldn't like lose my mind over it, but I just
If
it's just a habit that I've got into.
if, for instance, you went to the toilet, did whatever you had to do, and then could not wash your hands, there was no warrant, would that really like irritate you? Would it get under your skin or onto
yeah,
your skin?
that really freaked me out. That I don't know what I'd do.
So I think what you are, Sean, is a clean freak.
I don't.
Well, Sean, we've only
That's the
got
test, yeah.
a special surprise for you. We've got rid of all your plumbing in your flat. So from now on, you have won no
You've been
cleaning
pranked.
services.
You've been pranked.
No, I think, Sean, you clean your hands, and the average person would side with you. When people listen to this, if anyone listens to this, I doubt anyone is going to listen to this.
Oh, everyone will listen to this.
They're going to think me and Fergus are disgusting, but secretly they don't wash their hands, and this is the point of
That's
the show.
true.
That
I
is
know
what
I'm
we're
in the
trying
minority.
to uncover today.
I'm in the minority, and I know that.
But vocally, you're in the majority, and
Yeah,
we're in the minority
yeah.
because people don't speak about
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
Because men will speak about women, they'll speak about beer, they'll speak about sports. But going to the loo and washing your hands, you look around the toilet and you're like, oh, he didn't wash his hands, he didn't wash his hands, he didn't wash his hands. But no one wants to say anything about it, do they?
Yeah, no one
just-
says that.
It's sort of like an unwritten law, an unwritten rule. You know, it's a bit of trust. I see you didn't wash your hands.
But I'm
You
not going
see
to say
me,
it. I
didn't
wouldn't
wash
you know,
my hands.
yeah.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to go and tell. Why would I go and tell you? Like, what are you going to do? Oh, that guy didn't wash his hands.
Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't say it. But
Bait him out on Twitter. Apparently, in this day and age, you box them if they do something wrong.
Oh, that is the trend. That is the
It
modern
is.
trend, to be honest.
I
So,
guarantee
Sean-
Fergus will box someone soon.
Yeah, me and you. So, Sean, shaking hands.
No, unless I felt like that person was extremely dirty.
So
I
me
think
and
that's
Matt.
offensive.
That is.
No, I wouldn't go straight, but
And
like,
he's Irish as well, so.
Oh,
no, I would. Like, no, I
come
wouldn't.
on, Sean.
On the vast majority of people, I wouldn't.
So, give me an example of a person who you would wash your hands after you shook hands with them.
You.
Me?
maybe.
I was
No,
thinking that
I'm
if
joking.
both
I'm
me and Matt come out of the toilet and we're like, oh, Sean, nice to see you,
Oh,
mate.
if anyone just came out of the toilet and shook my hand, I don't care who they are. I'm shaking their hand, then I'm going right into the toilet.
Because you know they didn't wash their hands in the toilet.
Yeah, I think there's a
And
good
neither
chance.
do you, because you are a liar.
I do.
You are a liar, Sean.
You guys have seen me do it so many times.
I'm not gonna lie. So okay, a bit of background information. We went out yesterday. We went to a few pubs. We enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah.
Sean went to the toilet maybe 3 or 4 times in the
Yeah,
entire night.
bet
I
that.
didn't see him wash his hands.
That is a complete lie. Yes, you did.
No.
If Jeremy Carr was
Because-
still going,
no,
we could go next door.
Do you want
where they film it? Lie detector test. Did Sean wash his hands at any point yesterday? They would say no.
No, but do you want to know why you didn't see it? Is because when we both finished, you left instantly and I stayed to wash my hands. That's why you didn't see it.
This might be true.
However,
That is a fair point.
This might
However-
be true.
when Matt came back from the toilet, he immediately sat down and went, I need another wee.
He did.
I
He
did.
So did you not bump into Sean when you went back for that wee?
You're testing my memory.
I
You're really
don't know.
testing my
That's a
memory.
very specific thing. I
Yeah,
don't
you're
know.
really testing my memory.
That
but
doesn't
I
prove
don't-
anything.
I don't recall him washing his hands. This is my issue. I don't recall it. And was there even soap in the pub?
No. Right. What happened was I remember whenever when you went for the first pee, I didn't go. It's whenever you came back that you were like, I need another one, and that's when I needed one. So I went with you on the second one.
I think this chat has been an eye-opener for me because I really am incontinent. You've just reminded me that I went to the toilet twice in like 20 or 30 seconds apart. Like,
But it was also the fact that you're in a pub.
yes.
Why do you feel the need to wash your hands in a pub?
Notoriously dirty place.
Exactly. I don't feel like it's just a personal thing. I just feel like I want to. It's just I don't know.
I'm going to raise a point here. I'm not trying to be racist or anything. We
Oh,
are.
he's
We
gonna
are.
be so
we
racist. He's
are-
gonna be so
No,
If the
no,
sentence starts with "I'm not going to be racist" or anything, you
like,
know it's not
alright, so
going to
you're
be a
gonna
good
be racist.
sentence. Yeah,
We're English.
we are.
Ah.
Yeah.
No. Right.
You are Irish.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is
Do you,
xenophobic.
no,
There's
it's
there's
not.
actual
No, it's not.
xenophobia.
Do
Yeah.
you think that it's down to the way you've been raised and in your country, you wash your hands more than we do?
In school, they learn about it more.
Which is a
No,
full
this
class.
is a genuine question. Does everyone around you back home wash their
I
hands?
mean, I don't know. My parents taught me to, but I don't know if that's a country thing.
Wait, did you in school? I've just remembered something. In primary school, did you ever have that like washing your hands thing where they brought in a machine and it scanned your hands after you had washed them to see?
What?
no.
No.
Oh, maybe this is where it all went wrong for me then. We they brought
You
in
had
like
a
this.
machine.
Yeah, a hygienist came into my primary school.
How fancy was
Um,
your primary school? It's in Oldham.
Yeah, no, it's not very fancy at all. But I don't know, we had a hygienist. I don't even.
I'm my school
And
hygienist.
They brought this big
What?
machine, right, and it had like a scanner. So they got everyone to wash their hands, proper wash, and they taught you all these things about like, oh yeah, twist on the thumbs and
Singing happy birthday twice, apparently to yourself.
all of these things.
No, I remember.
And then
we
you-
didn't. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
You put your hands into this thing. It's like a blue light, and it scans your hands on both sides. And depending on what color it
The
shows
UV
up,
filter.
shows like how clean your hands were.
and you failed, and it's scarred you for life.
And that's
So
Yeah.
down this dark.
No, I
path.
think I passed, and I've rebelled since then. I think that's what it is.
Because I remember, I don't remember. We didn't have a machine, but we were taught how to do it. Like they told us, wash hands and do this.
And the twisting of the thumb as well.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, I do remember that. And you know this. I do remember being taught it.
just
But you don't do that anymore.
Nah, I just.
for anyone who's never washed their hands and is listening, we do want to hear everyone's thoughts. So please do get in touch with me anyway personally on social media.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put a debate out tonight.
Carter 7 on Twitter.
Yeah, at Fergus Adderley.
I'm not going to do a shout out because there's 3 of us that are going to listen to this. Me,
No,
you,
but-
and you both already follow
No,
me.
no. But what I'm saying is that I want to know, and we all want to know: do people wash their hands?
And the answer, well, this is what I've been saying. This is the reason why I brought about this debate. Most people say they do. If you show someone this, they will swear to their mum's life that they wash their hands, but I know that they don't. Well, all right. I think we need to introduce the gender debate. I think it
Ooh.
varies between
Yes, this is the
men
point.
and women. It definitely does.
It 100%
Women
does.
definitely wash their hands way, way more.
That's definitely true.
They do, but I think they lie. They're like Sean.
I'm
Sean
not lying.
Sean lies for his teeth, but
That's not true.
he's 50-50. At home,
I'm-
there is
I'm-
no way he washed his hands.
I
right?
guarantee
he
I
doesn't
do.
wash his hands at home.
I
There's
do.
no way.
In public,
I do.
he just does it for show and tell. But women, on the
Who
other
am I
hand-
showing? Who am I showing?
Sean
lad, yeah.
comes out the toilet.
Come on in. I need to show you something. Washing my hands like
And when he
Sean-
comes out of the
Sean-
toilet, his hands are all wet. Look at these.
these bad boys.
I wouldn't go to someone after you come out the toilet and say, "Come on, mate, Come look at this. I don't think that is something that you should do in a pub.
Which is why I don't do show and tell with my
Show and
hands.
tell of his clean hands. Have a smell of those, mate.
Look at that quality.
But what we were trying to say is that a lot of women look at them like. When have you ever heard a woman fart or
I
smell
have heard
it?
of women fart.
Other than
like,
your mum and your sister.
I have heard females fart. Yes.
But washing their hands, they genuinely do that.
They do.
They really do wash their hands.
Do.
And yeah, no, they really do. I have to
They
give
do.
it to them. I really
they
have
do.
to give it. All females out there, you really do wash your hands, and I rate that.
However,
I rate that. I respect
Actually, I
it.
don't. Washing your hands is overrated. I
It's
don't
not,
rate
it's
it.
so not. Oh my god.
if you are clubbing, you're in a nightclub. You've had some drinks, right? You're focused on getting in, out, back to the dance floor. You don't want to have to wash your hands.
No, it's the exact time you should wash hands.
Why?
Because nightclubs are dirty and grim and disgusting.
But do you have time to notice how dirty they are when you're in there? You see, it's not a time issue for me though. You said I want to just get in and get out. It's not a time issue for me. I just can't be bothered.
So it is a time issue because you can't be bothered to do it.
Well, yeah, maybe.
But also, as what you said,
That fell apart.
it is a nightclub and it is in the middle of the night and you can't see anything. You're not going to open your eyes and be like, you're not going to be focused on the club and be like,
You know, but
oh yeah, that's a nice bit of dust on the shelf up there. You don't go to a nightclub and you don't look at the cleanliness of it. Yeah, you make a comment like, oh, the floor's sticky.
Which they usually are.
I make that comment, and then when I'm in the toilet, I go, all right, I'll wash my hands.
But why are you washing your hand? Are you putting your hands on the floor? Are you crawling on the floor in the club?
Do you use
No,
soap
but my
every time,
hand-
Sean?
No,
Oh.
I don't use soap.
Just water sometimes.
No, every time just water.
So then I would
Unless my
argue that
hands
you
are wet.
actually never wash your
So
hands.
you've
then.
never, yeah.
You actually don't wash your hands ever, but you think that you do. Something in your life, someone has told you or allowed you to believe that you are washing your hands when you just put water on them, but you do not.
That is very true.
If you brushed your teeth with no toothpaste, are you brushing your teeth?
You are.
You
If
are.
it was,
to the
just, if
same
it was just
extent.
water,
Not to the same extent, but
because
yes,
they
you
would
are.
get dirty pretty fast.
There was. And that is why I got a silver tooth.
And if you got in the shower with just water and didn't use shower gel, you would get smelly pretty fast. Which means, Sean, when you wash your hands with just water and no soap, your hands get dirty pretty fast.
You've not beaten me.
No,
like,
you've just no.
No, this is why we're raising awareness, Sean.
yeah,
We're
nah.
raising awareness.
This is a bad thing you're trying to put into society.
You've been led to believe that you actually
Guys,
do
wash
wash
your
your hands.
I do wash my
But
hands.
you don't.
But you
I don't wash
we've-
them.
Scientifically,
I don't wash them
Matt
as
is
much.
Matt is a hand scientist, right?
That's not true at all.
Well, it could be.
You don't know this.
Yeah.
No, I know for a fact that it's not true.
You've not seen his PhD certificate, right?
You don't know
And
PhD. He
what-
dropped that at Loughborough. Like,
Doctor of
no.
the hands.
What Matt has established what Matt has established here is that, as he said, when you go in the shower and if you just use water, you smell. And you've never cleaned your hand, Sean. You've never used soap in your life.
When did
that-
you last wash
that-
your hands with soap?
I don't know. When did you last wash your hands? Period.
This morning.
This morning.
Because when I put my moisturizer on, I use my soap to wash the moisturizer off my hands.
It's part of my routine, get up, get in the shower, wash my hands. I feel like that's quite weird actually. I've told people this before and they think it's weird. I use actual hand soap in the shower for my hands.
That is weird.
I use shower gel for my body, but then I'll get some hand soap for my hands. Because you don't get shower,
No, that's fair.
Yeah, because you know on hand wash how it says 99.99% of bacteria.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that on shower gel. It really doesn't. It just says it smells
He's
nice.
checked every single one.
If you have like a cheeky 3-in-1 in your shower, no, Fergus is pulling a face. I mean hair, body, and face 3-in-1, Fergus. It does not say 99.9% of bacteria gets killed by this.
But when you go in the shower, do you not squirt the shower gel onto your hands and then
True. Yeah.
or do
I
you
do.
squirt it just
I do, but
No,
does
all
all
it?
my
over your
hands
body?
and
How
then-
does it work?
Oh no, onto my hands and then I'll.
But yeah, because if it's on your hands, you're technically washing your hands.
Yeah.
But does that kill the bacteria?
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
It makes you not smell, but does it make you clean?
Well, we don't know this. No one knows.
Yeah, we don't. To be fair, we're getting into a sciencey part now, which we cannot
Can I ask
justify.
another
or-
question
can't.
about shower habits?
You can.
Do you shampoo on your other hair?
You can say pubic hair. Sean, that's fine.
pubic
Yeah.
hair. Do you shampoo on your pubic hair?
Shampoo?
Yeah.
No.
I
you?
have.
That's the most
I-
bougie thing I've ever
No,
heard in my
I do.
life.
I do.
You condition your pubes, Sean.
Yeah. I do.
He combs them as well.
No, you comb your pubes with my hair comb.
Oh my word, my word.
Right,
Well,
so for everyone listening, the other day, Fergus was in my room and just started using my hair comb to comb his pubes in front of me.
oh, that is vile. That
you
is
were
vile.
there.
Was I? I did not notice that.
Yeah,
When-
that was
this-
that was the other night.
Yesterday?
That was yesterday. Yeah, he just started
Wait,
using.
is that the same comb you're combing your hair with right now? That's
Right, no.
That is disgusting.
I'm not combing my hair right now.
I did not. Honestly, I didn't see that. I'm glad I didn't, and I wish I didn't
he
know
was
it.
literally
Yeah.
directly beside
My day
you.
got worse. just
Anyway.
now.
It's because someone walked into my room and we all turned around to look at them, and then Fergus turned to me and just started. Combing.
It's a very Fergus thing to do. I
is.
genuinely believe it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so moisturising. If you shave your body, like your chest hair, for example, I don't like chest hair. Do you moisturise your body?
I mean, I don't shave my chest hair.
I do.
Neither do
I
I.
don't-
I don't have any.
Yeah.
Okay.
Puberty.
Anyway, so I think what we've come to in a conclusion is that the majority of people within the UK and Ireland and probably the world
Yeah.
These are not official statistics.
don't watch. No, it is. We've done market research.
You haven't.
I think the key thing to do is to get people to ask the question. We're raising awareness. That's what we're doing. We're raising awareness, you know? You raise awareness for certain types of illnesses. We're raising awareness for whether or not people actually wash their
Yeah,
hands.
we
'cause I
should.
don't
Yeah,
think they do.
because the end goal is to get people to wash their hands.
You know, it's an awkward conversation, but
It is.
you've got
And I
to
do feel like we
address
should
the elephant in the
talk about
room.
it.
Sit down
Exactly.
with your mum and dad.
and say, look, wash
Say,
your
"Mum,
hands. That's what I'm
Do
trying
you
to do.
really
you
wash
guys.
your hands? Yeah.
That's
Say-
what I'm trying to get you guys to wash your hands.
Say, Dad, when was the last time you really washed your hands?
You know what we should do?
What?
We should all go wash our hands after this.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, no, we definitely 100% should.
Because washing your hands is overrated, but it is fun.
It is. You can all hold
It's
hands.
enjoyable.
If
Yeah.
you really want, you can wash each other's hands.
Should we wash each other's hands?
Yeah.
This is a fun fact. Just think about this. I just want to end on this. You don't actually wash your hands. You just watch as your hands wash each other.
That's that isn't a fact. That's an observation.
Yeah,
But it's a good place to end this episode of
I just wanna
washing
let-
your hands.
Like I just want
podcast.
that's some food for thought. Just
Yeah,
let
we
people
can let it
ponder that.
marinate. We can
Yeah,
let it marinate. Feel free
marinate.
to ask your friends, ask your family, do they wash their hands? I think they don't. I've been Matt Cunningham,
I've been Fergus Adderley,
I've been Sean Carraher.
and that's us.
and wash your hands.